Hey guys, welcome to creatingtracks.com, and this is part 2 of the kick drum tutorial, and this is what we did last week. So we layered all these samples together and made a cool kick drum, and if you hit tab on your keyboard, you can see the mixing window, and you can see that our samples right now they're going all the way up to 0 dB, which is not what we want right now. So let's select them all and bring down their volume. And so that's minus 6 dB right there. And that's a pretty good amount of headroom to work so that we can EQ and compress it. So let's select all, right click, and group tracks. And I'm going to rename this as kick. And if we play this, we have all this headroom to play with because it's going up till minus 6. And now we can start adding more effects. So first things first, let's go and grab an EQ8, and we're going to turn on the low cut and leave it at 30 Hertz. So it's going to make the lows a little more tighter. And let's play the sound and mess around with the settings and clean it up a little bit. So check it out. And as you can see, there's the click or the knock happening over here. So let's increase that and find the sweet spot. So I like this spot, so I'm going to bring this down to about 3 dB. So that just enhances the attack a little more. And let's see. I'm going to turn on this fifth one and leave it at 100. Increase this by 1 dB. And take the Q up to like 12 or 10 or something like that. And let's see. And I'm actually going to make this 108 and bring this down to 2 dB. Maybe 1.5. So we want very subtle changes. And now we're going to take some of this mid out. So I'm just going to take some of this mid out at 374 Hertz. But again, your samples might be different, so your sounds and your EQ settings will also be different. But the overall idea is to enhance the attack and the low end, and then clean up the mids by very subtle amounts. So just cleaning some of those high, harsh frequencies, and then let's grab a compressor on the group channel and change the ratio to 4, the attack to 30 milliseconds, and let's bring down the output, because when we bring down the threshold, it's going to increase the gain by a lot. So let's be in the safe zone for now, and we're going to bring down this threshold until we see just a little bit of gain reduction. So check it out. So keep your output low enough to a point where you have a little more headroom to work with, because we're going to be adding a saturator. So let's see. So here's our sound before these effects. And then here's after. And let's go ahead and add another EQ and turn on the low cut, leave it at 30, and increase the high shelf. And on the first EQ, I'm actually going to reduce the high end a little bit to about around 8,000 Hertz. All right, so let's go ahead and add a saturator. So grab that and drag it. And let's turn on the DC and change it to soft sine and bring down the dry wet to 70%. So that is basically it for our group channel. And if you want, you can increase the saturator to 80%. Just don't go past 100, otherwise it sounds too distorted. Yeah, so somewhere around 70 or 80%. So here is our sound without the group effects. And here's with. All right, so that's sounding a lot more tight and clean and punchier. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And definitely stay tuned for more. Peace.